Good morning, Jackednnerdy fans. Welcome to today's review video. Today we are reviewing the new M. Night Shyamalan film, The Watchers. So before I jump into that review, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on a video. And if you do enjoy our content, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate your support. So let's jump straight into it. M. Night Shyamalan, who I'm a bit hit and miss on their films. Some of them I find very interesting, others not so interesting. As soon as I saw that M. Night Shyamalan was attached to this film, colour me intrigued, I suppose. The trailers, if you've seen the trailers, they're, moderately interesting. People trapped in this kind of forest, in this room, in this forest, and every night they're watched. It was very, very cryptic, very, very, it didn't give a lot away in the, kind of the trailers. Look, I was intrigued purely by the fact that M. Night Shyamalan was attached to it. So I'd have to say, it starts off a little bit odd, this film. It felt a bit disjointed, a bit, the first act left me wanting quite a lot. Actually, I didn't really enjoy the first act at all. I found the lead to be very wishy-washy. No real kind of sympathy or empathy or connection or anything like that to the character. And in a way, you could kind of tell that it was fairly low budget, not sorry, not it felt like they hadn't put a lot of time and effort into this film. It felt very slapped together with the smallest budget possible. Minimal time wasted on talent and editing and production. As the movie went on, it got a bit more interesting. I think the second act was where it kind of took off a little bit for me. I enjoyed the second act. But then again, in the third act, it just all kind of fell apart again and ended very, very unfulfilling. I felt very unfulfilled, very let down, very, with the ending. It just, obviously non-spoilers, so I'm not going to give away the plot details or the plot points or anything like that. If you're really a diehard M. Night Shyamalan fan, you may enjoy this film. It's definitely by no means their best. No stretch of the imagination. It's definitely not their best. There are many other films that I think are far, far, far better. But like I said, if you're a diehard fan, you may enjoy it. But as I said, all in all, I'd have to say the idea behind it and the premise behind it was, I actually thought was okay, and I think they could have made a very entertaining film, a very good film with the premise. However, it was just very poorly executed, in my opinion. Very, very poorly executed. Like I said, no real time, effort, or money was really invested into this film. If it was, they could have made it far, far greater than what it was. At the moment, it's got a score of 5.7 out of 10 on IMDB, and it's got a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm leaning towards the Rotten Tomatoes score. I definitely think around the 30-40% is what I would give it. Will I watch it again? Definitely. Probably. Most likely not. I'll say most likely not. I won't say definitely. It could, if it's on streaming and Mrs. Jackednnerdy wants to watch it, yeah, fine, I'll sit down and watch it with her. But I am not going to go out of my way to watch this film again. It's to me, it's just got very little rewatchability. That's my opinion. I have to say, I mean, the cinematography was very, very good. Not giving anything away, but it's shot in Ireland, and beautiful scenic shots of the landscape up there. And the forest and everything. So cinematography was really, really good. But that's pretty much the only positive comment I can make about the film, really, is the cinematography. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Very, very short review today. Again, if you're a diehard M. Night Shyamalan fan, go and see it. But if you're not, if you're not an M. Night Shyamalan fan, if you're not a fan of his kind of genre, if you're a bit wishy-washy, don't waste your time, don't waste your money, go and see something else instead. I do not rank this film at all, and to be honest, I would have much rather have gone and see Bad Boys again. That was a far, far better film, far more enjoyable film. So look, by all means, if you've got a choice, definitely go and see Bad Boys over The Watchers, or hold on to your money, wait for this coming weekend, because there's a new horror film coming out this weekend with Russell Crowe called, I think it's The Exorcism. That looks really, really good. I'm going to be going seeing that this week, and I think that'll be a far better film. So that's my thoughts and opinions. Hit me up in the comments section below. Let me know what you guys think. And until next time, guys, stay jacked and stay nerdy.